Hi there, I'm Kelby Cooper, and this is my audience. My mother, Tammy, 40, my brother, Colton, 19, and my sister, Bailey, 18. According to Dr. Brian Ray, the president of the National Home Education Research Institute, there was an estimated 1.73 to 2.35 million children from grades kindergarten to 12th that were homeschooled in the spring of 2010. Home education is an alternative for parents concerned about the environment that their children are learning in. Years of tutoring homeschooled children and my research into homeschooling have helped give me an understanding of homeschooling. Homeschooling as an alternative to both public education and private education is beneficial to the child because of its impact on their beliefs and their learning. In the time that follows, I will discuss the advantages, and the reasons academically and biblically why you should homeschool your children. Now to the first point. There are a few disadvantages when it comes to homeschooling. Isabella Shaw, a veteran homeschooling parent of 15 years, gives us a list of the negative side of homeschooling, which includes time restraint, financial restraint, stress when being around conflicting children, limited team sports for their children to join, and the other parents looking down on them for not being normal. Homeschooling is very kid-oriented, and parents will have to sacrifice a lot for their kids to be home educated. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any good qualities of homeschooling. Which brings me to my next point. There are many more benefits to homeschooling than there are disadvantages. An article on homeschooling states that the one-on-one attention is good for the child because it helps them master concepts faster and move on to advanced subjects, along with learning tailored to the kids. It's independent thinking, and it strengthens the family bonds. Needless to say, the benefits give parents more than enough reason to homeschool their children. Which brings me to my final point. There are reasons both academically and biblically for Christians to homeschool their children. Some statistics from the National Household Education Surveys show some of these reasons. 25% are concerned about the school environment, and 21% have other reasons such as financial, or they travel too much, etc. Dr. Ray, who is the president of the National Home Education Research Institute, who has also studied homeschooling for 30 years, and he states that homeschooled children score 15 to 30 percentile points more than public students on standardized academic achievement tests. They also score high regardless of parent education and income, and they score above average on their SAT and ACT. There are other reasons based on the Bible why you should homeschool. To teach them to love God with all their being and to love their neighbors, to teach them to stay true to God's path, and to help them fulfill the Great Commission. This brings me to my conclusion. Home education is a good idea to consider when choosing between public education and other alternatives to it. Homeschooling has positives and negatives just like any other school, so you should be careful when choosing whether to homeschool your children or not to. The academic rewards, as well as your influence on their walk with God, make this a good choice for Christian families. Looking for different education programs for children, looking for Looking for different education programs for children? Do you want children to learn in God-filled environment? Then homeschooling just might be for you.